this episode of Graves in Australia Diecast Salvage. Today we're working on a Corgi Whizzwheels Pinifaina Modulo. So let's get over to my workbench. We'll have a closer look at it and we'll go from there. So see you there. Well, what you're hearing in the background, hey, these guys are in the cabin. And I'm just putting you back on the stand, and let's have a look at this. Anyway, so here is the Corgi Whizzwheels. Paint chips all round. Wheels are good, but broken screen. So, and this is faded as well. But anyway, so I've already pre-ground these, so we should be able to separate them. They're split. Plastic interior, which also does the split part. We'll give that a clean. The suspension and the wheels. I may just tape up the wheels and leave everything else intact. There we go, our screen is busted. And here is the top. Now, I've been inspired by another website as to what we can do here. I'll leave the stickers on for the moment. I'll do what I need to do before we put this into caustic soda. In the meantime, I'm going to work out how to get these wheels out. I will take them out because they're plastic. I don't think they'll survive the caustic soda. Alright, we'll catch you in a moment. Tell you, it's difficult to keep 3 projects going on at the same time, so I don't know how the other guys do it. That's part of the DMC challenge, or I shouldn't say challenge, DMC event, any dinky vehicle. This is the Corgi Whizzwheels that I'm currently doing, and I have another project while I'm waiting for that to stiffen up. Starting on my next project, which may come on, which you may be viewing before I finish this one. I'm not 100% sure yet, but in any case, I was inspired. The exhaust on this part here was a sticker. I was inspired by another website. I can't remember the name of it. And I tried to do what they did. And guess what? It was a failure. So we've filled up the mistake by using Permatex liquid metal filler. And that's what we've done. We've filed it down. We've made it all nice and smooth again. The inside isn't too bad. It's not going to be seen, But yeah, so we're going to do what that inspiration was from that other website. We're going to try that again, but we're going to try and do a different method. The sticker that was on there was too far gone to use, but now that we've got this in place, we might be able to sort it out. So what we're going to do is just put some masking tape over the top, and we're going to mark the edges. As you can see, here is just here is the bottom of that area that needs for the engine compartment, and here is up the top. So I'm going to mark that out, and I'll bring you back shortly. I'll tell you one thing, if I had to live by drawing a straight line, I'd be dead. Anyway, inside this rectangle is the area that I have to work in. So I'll mark out what I need to do and I'll bring you back. Well, plan B didn't work, so we're now started on, sorry for tipping you guys over. So we're heading on for plan C. So wish me luck. So here is the top part of the Pinifaina Modulo from Corgi, and as I've shown previously, I went to plan A, B, C. I think this is about plan F or G to get it to this stage. I didn't show how I took the paint off because I went the old school method. The old school method, if I can find what I'm looking for, it's right here in front of me at the base. I was using a screwdriver to get the paint off. Now yellow is generally a hard paint to get rid of using caustic soda or paint stripper. Now because the paint on this was so thick, it just came off quite easily. I'll just give you a small demonstration just by as you can see, she's coming off quite easily, just with the plain old screwdriver. Brings me back to my childhood days. That's what I used to do. 50 odd years ago with my Matchbox cars. Just do that. Just strip it like that. And afterwards we'll just give it a polish with the brass bristle brush and the steel wool scourer. So I'll continue with that. I have plans for this hole, because that's not normally in there. It's usually a thing with a sticker that you saw earlier. So I'm still working on this part as well. So I don't know what you'll see when we come back. So you'll just have to come back and find out. I'll show you this part of the painting now, as this is the base colour that we're going for. Because the other part that we're going to paint is going to be a rattle can. And yeah, well, rattle cans we know how to spray. So let's get going with this. Let's see what sort of mess I can do with it, like I've done now. Humble fingers. Hello. So. As I said, this is only the base coat. That's going on. That's the bottom. work out how to hold this. Not the easiest casting to play around with, I have discovered. And hopefully I've kept this all in shot, because I am concentrating more on the painting than you guys. My apologies about that. Anyway, that's our turn that noise maker off. So hopefully that all was in shot there for you. When it comes to the reveal, that's where you're going to have to be hold on for, is the reveal of how this comes out. So that's where we'll meet, where you and I will meet again at the reveal. See you there. Okay, so we're trying to make a windscreen for this, and I'm doing what I call the condom method, where I've wrapped a balloon around the top half of the vehicle, and I've poured in some UV resin, and we just need to put it in to cure. So I've redone most of it. Hang on, I'll just put the timer on. That might be easier. I've set the timer for this time for 60 seconds. And I'll put it through the machine a couple of times. And hopefully we'll have a good result. So I'm not going to keep you here all that long, because it's still another 35 seconds to go, and we'll see how we go shortly. Catch you soon. This is what we started with on our Corgi Whizzwheels Pinifaina Modulo, and this is where we ended up. Now, here's the reveal of our Corgi Whizzwheels Pinifaina Modulo. You should be seeing a picture about now of my inspiration for this car. We've stripped it, we've painted it, of course. We've painted the interior to white, keeping the red seats. We painted the tail lights and the indicators. We've given it headlights, the front there, and we've made a screen using the UV resin, and we used what I call condom method for the outside of the screen. The only thing that I'm disappointed about is that I didn't get to do with the edging compartment what I would have liked to have done. But it doesn't matter. I'm happy with the results that we've got here, where I've gone back to what Corgi did and put a sticker over the back. Now it is using the same things as what Corgi did, because it's a Corgi picture I took it from. Underneath that is actually a clear screen. So I wanted to put an engine in there with some pipes come up through the top of it. The problem I was having was making the holes in the screen for the pipes, and I just couldn't work a way around it. I may do it at another time and revisit this particular part. Yeah. I'm still happy with the results. I'm just disappointed in myself that I couldn't work out a solution. But it will eventually come to me. I hope you enjoyed this video for the DMC, Diecast and Modelers Community event for March, which was Mini Sports Miracle. Next time, HM Australia, Diecast Salvage. Bye for now.